Good evening. So, as a reason for my appearance tonight, I went to get my hair cut this morning, and I said to the hairdresser, "Will you give my number 2 on top?" So he shot on my heat. Must admit, I'm not quite as vain as I used to be. It used to worry me that my hair was falling out, but then I remembered the popular opinion is that bald men make better lovers. Now, I used to think the same theory would apply for bald women, but I usually find that they're too tired for sex. Now, can I just say, I've had a lot of stick for telling that joke, and in my defence, I think I should be allowed to tell jokes like that, because a few years ago I had a testicle removed. Admittedly, it wasn't cancer, it was a stag night that got out of hand, but... telling jokes about cancer seems to be one of comedy's final taboos, but I think if a cancer joke is tastefully done and is actually funny, then there's no harm in it. For instance, last year, Patrick Swayze tragically lost his battle with cancer. Now I've got a theory about this. I think it's all a big hoax. I reckon he's faked his own death so that any time he wants he can go round to Demi Moore's house and go ooh. So mood today's not been helped by the fact I've got a really bad hangover. Wasn't supposed to be drinking last night, but I went to see my granda. I mean, my granda have always been really close. Over the last few months, his mental health started to deteriorate, so I go and see him as often as I can, because it's pretty funny. I was there a few weeks ago and he said, "Oh, I forgot it's your sister's birthday tomorrow. If I give you a tenner, will you nip into town and get her a CD from HIV? But I tell you someone else he does, and I don't think he's alone with this. I think a lot of old senile people do the same thing. When I tell him a story or an interesting fact, I know that at some point in the future you'll relate that back to me as though I've never heard it before, but you'll fuck it up slightly. Give an example, give me a cheer if you watch EastEnders. One person, brilliant. Can't say I blame you for not watching it. I just started this year. It's been the usual jolly Albert Square storylines. You know, murder, rape, homelessness, infidelity and paedophilia. And a lot of people say the writers of EastEnders don't have a sense of humour. I don't agree with that at all. For instance, they created a male character that gets fucked up the arse by a Muslim, and they called him Christian. Anyway, whether or not you watch EastEnders, give me a cheer if you're aware of the character Big Mo who lives with the Slaters. Still not many. For those of you who don't know her, Big Mo who lives with the Slaters is an old, short, fat, dumpy woman. Now I found out recently the actress who plays Big Mo has a famous brother. Does anyone know who it is? It's a Hollywood actor, Gary Oldman, star of such films as the recent Batman movies, Harry Potter, Dracula, Leon, True Romance, JFK, Hannibal, and 2 episodes of Friends. I was quite surprised to find this out because I can't see a family resemblance there. So the next day I phoned up my granda. I said, "Here, I found out something interesting yesterday." He said, "What's that?" I said, "Do you know Big Mo, who lives with the Slaters and EastEnders?" He said, "Is that how he just says, 'Oi, Stacey, put some clothes on, help me knock out his gear'?" I said, "Oh, that's a one." He said, "What about her?" I said, "The actress that plays her's got a famous brother. Do you know who it is?" He says, "No, who is it?" I said, "It's a Hollywood actor, Gary Oldman." He says, "Well, that's amazing. I can't see a family resemblance there. I'm going to tell everyone I know." So the next day I got a phone call. It's my granda. He says, "Here, I found out something interesting yesterday." I said, "Did you really?" He said, "Do you know Big Mo, who lives with the Slaters and EastEnders?" I said, "Is that how he just says, 'Oi, Stacey, put some clothes on, help me knock out his gear'?" He said, "Oh, that's it one." I said, "What about her?" He said, "The actress that plays her's got a famous brother. Do you know who it is?" I says, "Go on, surprise me." He said, "It's a little black kid who had different strokes." Anyway folks, cheers for listening to that. But before I go, I'd like to leave you with a piece of advice based on the form of a cautionary tale. If you have 2 friends with the same name, you're planning texting them both one morning, be careful not to get them mixed up. Especially if, for instance, one of them has just lost his entire family in a car crash. The other one's had a 12-hour drinking session and had to get up early for work. Because while the one with a hangover from hell will be slightly puzzled by a text which says, "I'm so sorry to hear about your loss, please let me know if there's anything I can do for you," the one who's trying to come to terms with the death of his wife and children won't appreciate a text which simply says, "Are you suffering? LOL."